Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Firstly, can I just say hello and welcome to my channel if you've subscribed to me recently, because I've had a few new subscribers, so hi to you. So I'm back with another update. I got weighed last Saturday and as you know I've gained 3.5 pounds, which I was more than pleased with it being Christmas. Before now I've gained a lot more than that over the Christmas week, so it was a definite improvement on previous years. So on Saturday I had my treat as normal and we went over to the Trafford Centre and we chose to go to TGI Fridays and it was so yummy. I had some garlic bread with cheese and then I had a main meal. Did some shopping and I'll show you a few bits that I got from Kidston. I absolutely love that shop and whenever I go in there I have to buy something. I don't think I've ever been in and not bought anything. So I'll just show you a few bits that I bought whilst I was there. Firstly, I bought these. Now they're little butty boxes and they're dead cute. There's another one inside. And then there's another one inside of that. So I thought they would be really handy for just putting fruit in, whatever, some boiled eggs or whatever. I'm going to give the boiled eggs a try this week. And they were actually in the children's section. So they were down from £10, they were then reduced to £6 and they've been reduced to £4.50. So I'm going to start using those because this week I'm going to try boiled eggs and fruit for a couple of breakfasts, so they'll definitely come in handy for that. I also saw a purse that I absolutely loved and is totally me, and it's a glittery large purse and it looks like you'd fit plenty in and it's got a really cute lining, and again that was in the children's section. Now I'm not quite sure what a child would do with a purse that big. But anyway, so that was down from £8 to £5.50 and I really liked that. And I also found these little clips which are for clipping paperwork together. So what I thought with those was, with my Fox and Moon food diary, I am going to, or I have, clipped together paperwork in there, just so I know whereabouts I'm up to. It saves me going through all the papers every time I open it. And during the week I also got a few other bits. I went over to a place called Heron Foods. Now I have seen Heron Foods mentioned on Casey Jane's YouTube channel. I think she goes there quite a bit, and one of the things I did buy from there were mini marshmallows, which I thought would be fab for putting on top of hot chocolate. Now I can't find them on the Sin calculator, but they're by Betty Winter's Home Baking. And I've actually not looked on the back of them yet. I just topped a hot chocolate for my nephew to try. So they are 34 calories per 10 grams. And there's 100 grams in the pack, so a tenth of the pack is going to be about, is it about 1.5 to 2 sins? Let me know if you know exactly what they are, but I will pop them through the Sin calculator just to make sure. And then my friend had said to me that she was after a lunch bag, and yeah, she'd been to Home Bargains and found one, and it was really nice because it had a zip on top, and I've recently changed my handbag that I use for work, so what I thought was I could really do with one with a zip on top, because I drive and then I get the bus into town, so rather than having a handbag and my usual lunch bag which is just open and I have fruit on top and stuff like that, it just saves it spilling out. So I also went to get one and I looked around the whole shop, couldn't find them. And I was buying something, got to the till, and I thought I'm not gonna bother asking. And I just looked over to the side while she was serving someone, and they were literally like hidden on this back wall, so I managed to get one, and it totally goes in with my kitchen. So I really, really like that. So it's from B&M Bargains. It was £3.99. It's got a zip on top, and then inside it's like insulated, and it looks like it'll fit quite a bit in. So I'm going to start using that this week. So obviously after Saturday, Sunday was New Year's Eve, and New Year's Eve for me always involves a takeaway, and it was going to be my last sort of treat for definitely a Sunday anyway, and we got an Indian. Now I had a reshmi kebab. Don't know if anyone's ever tried one of them. They're actually really nice. It's like a sort of like a burgerish sort of thing, and it has like a egg netting on top. It's difficult to describe and it sounds pretty awful, but it actually tastes really nice, and it's definitely not going to be healthy. You can just tell. But with that I got a chicken tikka chapati wrap with salad and garlic mayonnaise and a portion of chips. Could have been worse, but I enjoyed it, and then I was back on it. So I decided that because I'd had 2 meals off plan at the weekend, which were both evening meals, because on the Sunday, New Year's Eve, breakfast and dinner were on plan. Now I could have had the whole day off plan, but I decided not to. So the rest of the week, I decided to bring down my sins as best I could, and as close to 10 as I possibly could. So in my food diary at the beginning of the week, I was aiming for a maintain. I've got £21.5 to go till my target, and I planned out my meals. On Monday, which would have been my first day fully on it, I finished on 9 sins. On Tuesday I finished on 11, Wednesday was 11, Thursday was 8, and Friday was 11. So pretty much, when you work that out, it's roughly 10 a day, 10 or 11 a day. And I stuck to it, and I upped my water intake. I have a Hydrate Mate, and you know, I was pushing 4 of those on a couple of days, which is a lot to drink. There are other bottles that you can get out there that, I mean, I don't even look at the times on that. I just drink. In the morning I could drink 2 before 12 o'clock. Now you are on the toilet all the time, but I have an office job. The toilet isn't too far away. You know, if I'm in my meetings, I couldn't do that because I couldn't leave a meeting to go to the toilet. So the only day I've got meetings this week is Tuesday. I've got 2 in the morning, and I'll up my water intake in the afternoon. So like I say, I'd hoped for a maintain this week, and I've been and got weighed today. I didn't stay to group because my friend wasn't going. My mum was working and my sister was getting weighed and going. So I thought, my partner's off, I may as well have a day with him because he'll be working next weekend. So I went and got weighed, and I lost 2 pounds, so I was really, really pleased with that. And that means I have got £5.5 to the next stone bracket, £6. So I'm really, really chuffed with that. I've planned out all my meals for next week, and this afternoon we've been over to the old sausage shop, which is the butcher's at Oswald Twistle Mill, and we've stocked up on sin-free meat, so that we've got sausages and burgers, and they're totally sin-free. So this week my partner's back on his lates, and I'll be cooking for myself. I'm going to do some exercise one night because we're actually going to be starting like a couch to 5k sort of thing the week after, on the Monday the 15th. So I'll let you know how that goes. But we're going to do a dog walk this Thursday because my mum and dad have got a dog and my sister's got a dog, so we're going to do a walk on Thursday night. I'm also going to try and keep my sins as close to 10 as possible because that seems to work for me. And obviously it's treat night tonight as per, but I'll be back on it tomorrow and I'm going to have a fab week. So like I said, I've planned out my meals. For breakfast I'm going to be having boiled eggs and fruit, overnight grape nuts, and on Friday I've got an appointment in the morning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the chocolate porridge and I'll have fruit with that. That is made by adding one of the hot chocolate sachets, so like a highlights, which I think are 2 sins. You add that to the porridge oats, mix it in, add your milk, put it in the microwave, and it's like a chocolate porridge, so I thought I'd give that a go. Lunches are going to be a mixture of things because I've done a JD seasonings order. So I'm going to make the chili con carne because I absolutely love that. I've got chicken fajitas on the menu and a chicken stir fry. And because I'm going to be on my own cooking from Wednesday, I'm going to use some things for lunches as well, because obviously it'll make 2 portions. And I'm at my mum's for tea one night, but she's on Slimming World, so it'll be something Slimming World friendly. So I think that is everything I've got to tell you for this week. If you're not following me on Instagram, please pop over and follow me. My name is exactly as this, but it's got _SW on the end, so it's Natalie _Marie _Josie _SW. I'm posting all my meals on there as I usually do, and I do post a few other bits on there as well. And I think that is everything for this week. I've put myself down in my Fox and Moon food diary for a £2 loss this week. So fingers crossed. Now, as I've told you before, I seem to get a gain or a maintain every sort of 4 weeks. Now I'm wondering if that's going to be this next week or the week after, but we'll see. And I'm hoping that I can sort of get away from that. But please give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and leave me a comment down below to let me know how you're getting on. And don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell, which will notify you when I upload a video. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next week for another update.